And a new era here at Holker Street as Ian Evatt takes charge of the Bluebirds for the first time in competitive action here against Havant and Waterlooville.
I think the most important thing for me as a manager is honesty, and hopefully, as I say, we'll be playing an attacking style of football that the fans will enjoy to watch and the players will enjoy playing in.
He's brought a team together from nothing. They've gone and got the result. You can't ask for more than that for the manager. I'm very pleased with him.
It speaks volumes as to where this club's heading. It's great that everyone's buying into the new chairman, investors, and getting really, back in the club, getting behind it. And I think, we're all feeling really positive with the future.
Jacob White, challenge comes in. Agustin will take over. Takes a different shot. What an unbelievable goal by Kevin Agustin!
I've seen a lot of footballers over the 20-year career. I've played at the top of English football to the bottom. And these boys can play, and I believe in them, and hopefully they'll start to believe in themselves and show everyone how good they are.
That's a proper centre-forwards goal from a man in form, Scott Quigley.
You can't fault him, can you? The record shows he is the man for the job, definitely. What I feel about Barrow getting back in the league is unbelievable. It's just a dream, isn't it? For this fella to do it. I'm sure he will.
What a time to be a supporter of Barrow Football Club. The Bluebirds sit proudly on top of the National League table after their emphatic 3-0 win at Notts County. The challenge now, of course, is to keep it going. If they can do that, Barrow are set to return to the Football League.
Barrow away scoring more than anybody else and right up there, top of the tree.
I've said many times, a good quiet mind is a perfect storm. I can see it brewing. A long way to go, but we're well on the way to doing something and achieving something which is pleasing.
Ian Evatt's Barrow, that's another terrific win. 5 on the spin at home, they are banging form.
Yeah, banging form, and just everything's going well for them and always playing in a good way. The lads are keen to win, and look, at the moment they're on fine form.
So Hurd gets it forward, comes to Rooney, edge of the box, inside the box, John Rooney hat-trick! 7 for Barrow, 15 of the season now for John Rooney, 7 of the best. Looking a threat here with Rooney, quickly waits in the middle, Angus is in there too, great ball! And turned home by Dr. Angus. Barrow just keep on winning, they are top of the pile, they are the side to beat. And there is quite a story unfolding in Cumbria. 48 years outside of the Football League, they're giving themselves one heck of a chance of returning there at the end of this season. Seeing Torquay leading by 1-0 here with 20 or so minutes to go. Barry drives the ball into the box, headed away, comes to Rooney on the edge of the box, John Rooney! John Rooney with an absolute thunderbolt! Turns it high into the top corner of the goal! 1-1 the scoreline here. All round the ground shortly, but Barrow with an opportunity in the area. Scott Quigley! Yes! It's a wonderful goal from Scott Quigley! Got on the end of a high ball into the box, lifts it over the top of Camolan. Nothing the goalkeeper can do as it lands its way into the bottom corner of the goal. He runs up to the popular side to celebrate.
It feels like a significant day for Barrow, doesn't it? 7 points clear with the game in hand.
Yeah.
Take nothing for granted in this season, particularly, but they are stretching away just at the right time.
Yeah, they are. They're super organised, really difficult to beat. They've got goal scorers in the team. They've got a manager who's got the bit between his teeth, Ian Evatt. It's done.
After 48 long years, finally the ghosts of 72 have been laid firmly to rest. What was once the impossible dream, now a definite reality. Barrow are back in the Football League.
Right guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to the first episode of our new career mode. It is a Barrow AFC Road to Glory, boys. We've taken Barrow, newly promoted from the Vanarama National last year, up into League 2. We've taken them over. Here you can see obviously the manager with the shirt. We have changed them up. Obviously with Leicester we went with a generic Gibbsy looking manager, suit and tie, side sweep hair, the crack. Manager's going to change a lot in this one as well as the players, boys. That is a fact because this is a road to glory. I'm going to warn you all now, it is going to be a long one, lads. It really, really is. So, obviously, we get the first few messages you always kind of get. But this is going to be a big one. Youth Academy. Boys. So, they've said this guy, Yves Nda, that's what we're going to say he's called. 61 overall. And here's what I love about this Road to Glory, boys. We're in League 2 at the minute. Probably one of, if not the worst team in League 2, because they've just came up from the Vanarama leagues. 61 rated. He could go straight into the first team right now. Obviously, I'm not going to do anything yet. I need to go and have a look at the first team because, yeah, it is low rated. So, what is the crack here? Let me sort out the bench. A lot of guys. First off, formation, I'm not a fan of, right? Now, I've got Angus here with 72 pace. Not sure what age these guys are. I wish it still told you that. We've got Hindle with 76 pace, so you know, I would probably start him over Quigley. James with 75 pace actually. Might start over Angus. It's a tough one. Now, I'm not a fan of this 5 at the back formation. So, we're going to, for now, let's go 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And we will play, these two are kind of similar. We'll play Barry, you know, he's got the pace. We're going to be playing you at centre back, and then who was playing left back there? Don't really have a left back. 76 pace on this guy. He can go in, and then we are going to need, in fact, we'll put Ribbon in, and then he can go into Cam. Hardcastle can come down. So, yeah, if we look into the reserves, Taylor could be a prospect. Not a whole lot of pace on him. Zuma, the young centre back, might actually start over Brock. So we'll put him in. We'll put Brock on the bench. It's just a new team, boys, to be honest. Angus I'm going to go with over Quigley because he's quicker. So that's the team, and as you can see, there is work to be done. So one thing I want to get into is this. So Maloney as a, we have the 3 keepers at the minute. Lillis is 33, Dixon's 60. Maloney, he's only 20, but the fact he's 54 rated is just far too low. Okay. Nah, he's not for me, lads. Centre backs are good enough. Hurd's 32. He's gonna go. Brock is a fairly good backup. Jones at 23 and 53 rated is not gonna do the job. I think Wilson's not amazing. Platt we will keep around. Right back, we're actually in quite a good position. Beadling we'll keep for now. Now Taylor's 33, but you know, he's a good player. Hardcastle is looking like a good youngster. Taylor still has a bit in him. Midfield kind of stacked. Biggins doesn't have a whole lot about him. He's on loan, so for that reason alone, we'll just keep him around. James is decent at striker. Reed, yeah, you're not. He's on loan. He's on loan. I'll keep him because I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be spending £4 to terminate his loan, lads. It's just stupid. Quigley, we're going to have to see about him. Baker Richardson, he can definitely go. So, that is the team. Now, we are going to go back to the youth academy and we are going to promote. We're going to at least, I might promote 2 players here. Nda is going to come on, and Al Mawalad, he's too young. We'll have to wait. See, it's the fact that they give you that option. You know, it says he's... Maybe we can just give him a development plan for now. So, we'll do the weak foot first, and then we'll go skill moves. But Nda has come up into the first team, and this is what I'm saying, boys. Our budget at 900k was not good. So, yeah. What I'm going to start with is I'm going to set up some development plans, and I'll be right back, boys. So, lads, I've just done some training. As you can see, I've went in. I've got the A in the first 3 drills. I'm going to be doing that a lot in this career mode because training is going to be so important. This is going to be such a long-term career mode, you know. It's not going to be, we get into the Premier League, all of a sudden we're going to go win Champions League and stuff like that. It's not going to work. So, a big thing, as I've said, is going to be youth, right? So, I want to check the youth. And we have a 1-star scout. That's not ideal. We are not going to be able to afford anyone big. So I'm going to go for a 3-star, lads. And we're going to start nice and simple. We're going to go 9 months to England, right? I'd have to pay 9k for that, which I don't want to do. So we might have to wait another while until we sell some players, but youth scouting is going to be really big, lads. You can see how quickly our budget has gone down, and that's why I'm making a decision that we're not going to sign many, if any, players in this first season, okay? It's not going to happen because we can't afford to, you know, we cannot afford to. So, unfortunately, we're just going to have to maybe miss out on signings, and we're going to have to get involved in the transfer, in the youth academy setup. So, Joel Dixon, the future's exciting. You won't be here for it, mate, but believe me, it's exciting. So, we have more training, and for now, I am just going to put on the drill that I've got an A in, but off camera, boys. In fact, let me take Barry out and put this kid in because he's actually might have a future. It depends. There's not many young players in this squad. That's something I've noticed. A lot of the squad is in their 30s. There's not much to develop, so yeah, it's not ideal. But if we can get the boys' match fitness up here, that would be good. Absolutely love to see it. So we've got this friendly coming up now. So if we were to try to improve the squad, I mean, obviously straight away, strikers. Yes, he's got pace, but it's not ideal. So maybe we go for a striker, and what we could do is maybe take Hindle and we move him out to the wing. We retrain him to be a winger, which means we can bring on the new man, the youth academy prospect Nda, and he can come on to the wing. So for now, until we do that, we could go for a 4-4-1-1. Hindle, he can play left wing. Jones is going to go in there. Beidling's going to come off. And Daz going to come on. And all of a sudden, that looks a lot better. So that's something we might have to do. So, see, I would rather maybe we could keep that formation. I was going to go 4-4-2. We definitely do need a striker. But I think what we'll do is if we go to Hindle here, boys. Alright, we go to Hindle. And we go to development plan. Or am I even doing anything with him? No, not at the minute. So can I change him to... See, left mid takes far too long. So it's going to have to be an actual left winger. You're looking at 46 weeks as it is. But we're going to go with it for now. Obviously, we could just go into the market and try and get ourselves a winger. Speaking of the market, boys, we do obviously need something. And the best place to start is going to be the free agents. Right? We need to find ourselves... We need goalkeepers for a start. We do not have good options in goals here, so it doesn't have to be someone long term, but we could just scout a few guys. I mean, there's a younger one there. We're also then looking wingers or strikers as well. Iliev, there's Liam Boyce as an option, you know. This guy has some mad looking stats. We're just going to scout a whole load of guys. Kyle Lafferty, although doesn't really fit the way I'd want to play. He's more of a get it up in the air and win the header type of guy. But yeah, that's where we're going to start. Free agents, it's going to be a really slow start, boys. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. And we are going to sim our first pre-season game against 1860 Munich, which I don't feel good about, right? I do not feel comfortable about. It's going to be a rough pre-season, but the pre-season tournament is going to be so important. We do actually need to try to go and win it. So, yeah, would be appreciated if we could get the job done here. But, you know, like these ones are they second or third Bundesliga? In fact, is the third Bundesliga even in FIFA this year? I don't know. So then maybe they're second, but see, that doesn't look good for us. Obviously, I picked the tournament with the most money. But boys, if you have any suggestions for transfers, drop them in the comments below. It's going to be really important. Obviously, cheap, maybe not even wonder kids, just kids with decent potential. You know, we're looking at 60 rated players at the minute. And that's why I'm putting a lot of money into the youth academy. If there's any free agents you think we should have a go for, we've got a shot off there, which is good, then let us know. I did give the youth guy in Da number 11. I think someone else had it before. It was K, so he's on 15 now, and Da's gonna get 11 because, you know, he's gonna go straight into the squad, which I want to get as many youth players in now as I can, because they can come straight into the squad, and if that happens, that's more development time for them. Because if you sign youth players in, like when we're in the Premier League, 1-0 boys, let's go. Jones for the first goal of the career. If you do that in the Premier League, then they're not going to get into the team, they're not going to grow. Even in the Championship, down here is their best opportunity. So that's the First one was the first goal of the career. You love to see it. Boys are doing well. So hopefully we can hold on to this. What a start this would be. I'm not going to watch through all of these sim games. I might watch through one or two. I want to get through the groups today. Possibly through the semi-final. We'll just have to see how we're going. But half-time approaching. And we're in a good position. We're actually dominating, which is mad. Didn't expect to see that. We are dominating. So that is brilliant from the boys. And it could be, I don't want to speak too soon, probably jinx it if I say this, but it could be a win, our first win with Barrow. But you look at the team and there is a lot of work to do, boys, which is worrying. I'm going to warn you, by the way, this is going to like cut off in a minute. And I'm going to end up being like 2 seconds behind. So I'm getting ready because basically the gameplay only records for 10 minutes. And then stops. So I have to start a new recording. Which is why it's just paused there. Because I've went to the dashboard. And Munich are causing trouble here, boys. A second goal would be nice. It would be appreciated. Can we do it though? Come on, boys, get forward. Get the second goal and... Come on, that's great play. How... Oh, he was offside. I was going to say, like... How would he have missed that? Come on. We do actually look really confident here though. Just can't get through. Come on, boys. Not long left. I would love to jump the result here soon. But at 1-0, it's really, really dodgy. We're getting inside their box. Someone shoot. Like, come on, please. That's beautiful. That's 2-0. James with the goal. Absolute quality. And with that, boys, we will jump the result. It's a 2-0 win for our first game as Barrow manager. Didn't expect that. They're one of the best teams in this pre-season tournament, I would say. Looking at it, because obviously a lot of the other teams I don't know. These guys are from Germany, would be good. So we've got a transfer offer for Kay, who was on the transfer list. They're saying we could get 480. I'm going to try and get a wee bit more. Every bit of money counts here, lads. And I think what we're really going to have to do... This is a glitch in career mode, by the way. That's not my manager. FIFA broke it with the update. In fact... see, we don't know a lot of their players. It would be good if we knew someone that we could try and take for them. Who's this guy, Twom? Nah, see, at this point I don't know enough about anybody. So we're gonna get cash in from these players, and then what we're gonna do is with the older, or with the players that we're not going to use going out, we're going to replace them with youth academy players, hopefully every month or so. Hopefully players will come back that are going to be good enough to jump straight into the squad. We've got an offer for Hurd too, who I think, yeah. So again, like, every bit of money counts, lads. We're going to have to get, if it's an extra 20k, we have to get that extra 20k, which we can then spend on probably youth scouts. Doesn't look like they're gonna budge. Um, 153. Don't ask where I've pulled that number from, but they've accepted it. I actually thought about accepting the 140 and realised I just made the deal worse by getting rid of the sell-on clause. Second game, lads are tired, so we are going to have to rotate big time. Brown's going to have to go in. A lot of guys are going to have to come in, which isn't ideal. Do we even have a cam either? He can play a cam. And Da is tired. See, no one can really play on the right. This kid can play on the right. Taylor on the left. And then we're gonna have to go with Quigley up front. It's not ideal, but we're quick simming it, boys. Hopefully, even a draw I would take. That's a 2-0 loss. So, yeah, we're in a... They've drawn though, so we're in a decent position going into the final game of the group. How close is it though? 2 points. You'd like to think would be okay. Speaking of K, Josh K has been sold. I'm sorry, had to be said. So we now have 700k. Right. Too much K going on here. See, there's no one else in the youth academy at the minute. If this kid works hard, he's going to get up. He's also a right winger, so we might have to change one of them to like a left winger or something. But I think we'll go to the next friendly, boys, and then I'll be right back with you. Actually, we've got an offer for Hindle first. Is he on the transfer list? No, he's not. So we are going to reject that one for now. So we've done our training again, lads. So we're going back into Sim, the final group stage game. We will not start Jones because he's looking tired. We'll start Beadling. And we'll bring Biggins on the bench. So, yeah, that'll do. But we'll bring Quigley for Taylor too. So, if we win this, we are through. If we draw, we should be kind of fine. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. This team are below us, but so are Munich. So, I mean, a draw should realistically be fine because Munich should lose to the team who are top of the group who just beat us, and then if we draw with these guys too, they'll have 2 points, so we should be sweet. But yeah, there'll be more money coming in as well, which is brilliant because I'm going to buy another youth scout before the episode's out, boys, and maybe, no, probably not, to be fair. I was going to say maybe we'll get our first youth report, but we're 1-0 down. That's not good. I might jump into this game at some point and, you know, play with the team and try and get a result, and we'll see what happens. I know, I understand it's not been the most exciting of episodes because we're trying to get into things. Pre-season is can be a long one, especially with a team like this. You know, Leicester City were a big team, relatively big team. You know all their players. They're in the Premier League. You know what the crack is with them. Don't know a thing about AFC Barrow. All I saw at the end of last season was they got promoted into League 2, and I just said, I'm doing a career mode with them. So, yeah, now we have to figure out how to move this team forward. It is going to be really, really youth academy based and youth player based. Now, please don't go 2-0 down here, lads. That would be disappointing. Could have played a few balls there, and Dal's offside. He picked the ball that's offside. Gribben is going to have to come off at half time. He is dying. I'm going to give it till about the 60th minute, and if we haven't at least equalised, then I'm going to jump in. So that is the way we're going to leave it. I don't even know if I'm going to get promoted, at this first season. I might not. I hope I do, because the career's going to be long enough. Yeah, we're 2-0 down. I'm jumping in at half-time, boys, to try and fix this then. But, you know, it's going to be the longest career mode I've ever done. And it'll be interesting to see what way views go. Are they going to drop drastically? Or are we going to keep some certain level of support? I don't know. Please don't go 3-0 down. Flippin' heck. Right, half time here, boys. So we're going to take Gribben off. And I'm actually going to bring on Angus. And we're going to go... What the frig is 4-4-2? 4-4-2 flat. And tell the boys to get in behind. Beadling, you can stay back and cover centre because you're naturally a CDM. And with that, I'm going to jump into this game here, lads. This isn't good. We're under a lot of pressure. And I won't lie, lads. Save from Dixon, I won't lie. Even just controlling these players feels hard. You know, like to go from Leicester City to this, the players feel really hard to control, really slow, really stiff. Just no quality, which obviously they don't have any quality. But, oh no, he missed! Oh, that should have been a goal, and with the ball in. Angus, you have to score that, mate. Come on. Just whipped in from them. 3-0. Like I said, lads, really hard to control these players. And I'm not going to lie, I think this is going to be us out of pre-season. But it's what I say. This is a really, really tough team to control. And from the players I've used, Nda is like definitely the best. So we are going to rely heavily on youth prospects. We've won a corner at least, which is good. But I'm not going to lie, I might just give it a few more minutes and jump the result because we're not coming back into this. Angus, can we at least get a goal? Hardcastle and can't get through. Yeah, this is just far too hard, lads. It is legendary difficulty, just so you know. Legendary difficulty, competitor mode is off, right? So we're starting with it off again. I know in the Leicester career I started with it off and turned it on eventually. I don't think I'll be on for a while in this one. Oh, we've missed that. And I think with that, boys, we will take the L, jump the result, 3-0 loss. Munich and your other team drew, so I'm pretty sure we've gone crashing out of that group. After having a great start to go, yeah, we've crashed out. Where did we even finish? Here, look at that, we're top of League 2 already. European International Cup. We finished third. That team that beat us went through by a point. That is so disappointing, boys. So Herd has been sold and we're already getting offers for Nda. That's going to be blocked because obviously he's going to be our main player. So what we're going to do to finish the episode off, boys, is we're going to send forward to the first Youth Academy report as well as the scout reports for those free agents I looked at. See if we can get anyone in, and then hopefully we'll try and get one more Youth Academy scout in, send them away, and then that's probably where we will wrap it up. But I'm going to take care of training first, boys, because it's so important in this career. I'm going to take it really seriously off camera. At the end of episodes, I'm going to continue to train and get us in a good place. So, boys, we're on the 1st of August and we have our first scouting report. We also have an offer for Brown. He's not on the list, so we're going to reject that for now. We're not trying to force players out. It's really just players that we don't need at the minute. Still keeping an eye mainly on this guy. These guys I don't think are going to go too far, so yeah, we'll see. But our first youth report, not good. That's disappointing. So I have listed a few players. We've got strikers and goalkeepers, which realistically is what we need. Now look, Sangare and Haldorson are 34 and 36, but they're 66 and 67 overall, which is something you have to think about. Because if you go to our goalkeepers, Dixon's 60 at 26 years old, which, yeah, isn't ideal. There's a guy there who's like 62 rated, and he's 20, which means if we get him in, Lillis, in fact, we could probably sell all our keepers, to be honest. Just do a full-on goalkeeper replacement, which I might do after I sign them first. So yeah, like I said, this guy 22, 63 overall, but we're gonna get in Sangare first because he's the highest rated, so we're gonna go in for him. It's all about just upgrading what we have in the minute. At the minute, we're not gonna make massive signings. He wants to be crucial, which I completely understand, mate. 1 year deal. Let's get him for 2, just in case. No release clause. Recommended wage is just what we're not offering on 90k, jeez. We're just going to offer him the recommended wage. He's happy with it. Sangare is in. Then we're going to go for Haldorson. These guys might drop drastically, which is why I've got one younger guy in there. He can do a job. See, they both want to be crucial, but that's good because it means we have options. We'll take him on a 2-year deal as well. Hopefully we might get 2 seasons out of him. It just depends. Now he is only expecting 2.4 a week, which isn't bad, and he's happy with that. And Omosala, at 22 years old, he's going to be really cheap wages, which is good. You love to see that. 1.8 it said we could offer him. He also wants to be crucial because our goalkeepers are awful, lads. 4-year deal, that's okay, because we don't know where this guy is going to end up. So salary, I'm actually going to offer him the 1.8 that they recommended at the start, and he's happy with it. He's going to take it. Now this is where we have a decision to make. Do you go Iliev or Liam Boyce? I'm looking at stats and stuff. I'm thinking Liam Boyce, to be honest, lads. Some of the players we scouted actually ended up at other clubs already, which is annoying because some of them were actually decent. There was one guy, I think he played left mid or left wing, and he was 69 overall. Got snapped up by the time we scouted him. Crazy. Let's try and get Boyce for about 5k a week. He's gonna take that, thank goodness. So lads, we've made 4 or 5 quick fire signings there. That seems a bit mad, but it means Dixon can go, Maloney can go, and Lillis can go. So we've now got these guys to come in. So it's going to be Sangare to start, Haldorson on the bench. James is going to come off. Liam Boyce is going to go up top. Much better finishing. And to be fair, James is going to go on the bench for Angus. And yeah, that's the way we're gonna have it, boys. The camera has went off on me, so it's not too bad looking. Play him as a winger, so we are gonna have Boyce getting in behind. That's just the way I like to play, and that's a big upgrade. Big upgrades already. Goalkeeper as well in simulations is really, really important. So we have 1 mil, and what I'm gonna do with that, boys, is I'm gonna go and I am gonna get a youth academy scout, the best one I can get at the minute. But no, we're gonna send it away. So I want to talk about a concept with you lads. This career mode, because it's going to be so long, I really want to get everybody watching this involved in it, right? I want to get you all involved. So if you drop something in the comments, a player that you want to see or a country that you want me to scout in, I will try my best to go and make it happen. If you have ideas for position changes, training plans, let me know. We're all going to work together on this career mode. It's not going to be me making a career for you to watch. You're going to be involved. You're going to be a part of it. But my man, Chippy, he not only does he comment a lot, he gives a lot to the channel, right? He gives a lot to the channel. You know, he treats himself like a member, even though we don't have members. And for that, lads, that kind of commitment, Chippy, correct me if I'm wrong on this after this video, I believe you're from Wales. So what I'm going to do for you, we're going to send this scout to Wales on behalf of Chippy. So boys, you want to get involved in the channel, drop comments down below. You know, if you're watching from friggin', I don't know, Denmark or somewhere, be like, drop a comment and be like, yo, love the vids, I'm from Denmark, can we send a scout out there? And I'll be like, no problem. But Chippy gets a good scout. We do have a 1-star scout, which we might have to use at the start. I don't know. Otherwise, I might try and gather a whole lot of money together to get some 5-star scouts. We'll just have to see. But leave comments below, lads, and get yourselves involved in the channel, because it will pay off. You'll get involved in the videos. Your comments, your ideas will all be put in the video. So definitely do get involved, boys. So lads, if you're a new subscriber to the channel, you'll have saw in the Leicester City career mode that we had these things called career challenges, where we set challenges, a forfeit for each challenge, and if I failed the challenge, I done the forfeit, which I done in the season finale episode. These are back for the Barrow AFC Road to Glory. So yeah, as I said, get involved. Drop your challenges and forfeits in the comments below. Be as creative as you want. And because this is the Road to Glory, there's going to be a lot of seasons, so a lot of challenges and probably a lot of forfeits to be done. So get creative, lads. Drop them in the comments below, and I will try and involve them in the career. So lads, that is the first episode of the Barrow Road to Glory done. We are in the first game, or we're at the first game of our League 2 season already, which is absolutely crazy. Haven't quite worked out how this one's going to work yet, whether I'm going to go a month and a half per episode at the start or something. I might make them a wee bit longer, do more games, something like that. I'm going to have to do something, because League 1 and 2 and the Championship, to be fair, are so long, lads, and it's going to be a really long journey, and you don't want to see 20 episodes just to get us out of League 2. I know that, so I'm going to try my best to work it in a good way, that we're not rushing it, we get good content, but also it's bearable and it's not boring. As I said, drop in the comments below where you want me to send the final scout to, what you think we should spend our money on, if you have any ideas. Should I be spending it all on youth? Is there any players you want me to buy? Remember, we've got low budget. You're looking at 60 overall players probably. any youngsters you want me to loan, anything at all, any ideas you have for the career mode, let me know in the comments below and I will include them in the next episode. But this is the beginning of a really, really long road to glory. Hope you are looking forward to it, lads, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching it, and I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.